Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for the Crafty Maven Getaway and I'm doing two themes, Art Party and Sketch It. And the sketch is going to be this one. I found it on Pinterest and I'll link it down below as well if you would like to use it. And so the whole month of February, what I am planning on using is this one particular collection that is from close to my heart that is called Heart Happy. I want to show you guys how to be able to use a particular collection that is based on a theme. And the theme for this collection is like your Valentine heart type collection. And I want to show you that you can use any type of those collections for just about anything. And what I decided to do here for my mixed media is I got out some transparent and the refill for Sugar Plum. And I put it on there and I placed it, and what I'm doing is that I am just adding it to get it to a certain color that I want, and I'm going to use it as part of my stencil. And then I use the colors that I showed you, which was Raspberry, Sea Glass, and Sapphire for stamps, and I'm going to use them in my stencils as well. And I'm just going and I'm going to do like 4 little quadrants of this particular sketch, because on this sketch it shows tons of mixed media. And I took a 12 by 12 sketch and I took it down into my traveler's notebook. My traveler's notebook is from Rock Your Notebook, and I will link that down below as well. And let's see here, I also have to clean up. That is the one thing I will let you know when it comes to using your inks. Now my inks are water-based dye ink and it will stain your stencil. Now you see it on there. I do wash it and it comes and it lightens it up a little bit, but once you get it well washed, it does not rub onto the next color that you may use. Just so that you know, if you do decide to use your stencil and your distressed like tool that I have there, whatever you want to call it, stencil tool, to be able to put it down. Now I'm using the sea foam and another part of this stencil. I use it in different areas of this stencil and I just love how this turns out. And I hope that you check out the Crafty Maven Getaway as well as their group. I will have everything linked down below along with the products that I am using on this. And I do get out my black, which is the black ink from Close to My Heart as well. And I do a couple of little black squares. And then I do get out my stamps as well for this collection. And you will see how I use more black. So it's not just 4 little squares. I do add a little bit more in there. I will let you know that when you are using these types of inks, unlike the distress oxides will come off. This stuff will stain if you don't go wash it right away. So once I am done with doing my mixed media, I do turn my camera off and I go wash everything. And then I just come back and finish up my layout. I do also put in splatters at the end as well. And I do get out the paper because it does ask for little bits of paper, and I do that as well on this layout too. And now I'm adding the coffee rings because this is one of in my coffee traveler's notebook, and what's in there is of my favorite coffee photos, and this is of me and my favorite coffee cup from my friend Dolly. She gave this to me while we were at the November retreat, and I absolutely love the cup. It's one of the Live in Your Moments is what the title is going to be of this layout, and it's in the coffee cup. And then I also do like the picture of the skull on it as well. So here are the photos or the papers, and this is the paper collection that I am using along with the stickers to this. I'm just flipping through the papers, and these papers are available only in the month of February. So if you are wanting them, I would highly suggest to go get them. Otherwise you won't be able to get them outside of February. And obviously I'll link everything down below along with my website to this collection as well. And I'm just pulling out papers of what I feel that I wanted to put along this. And they only ask for like 3 or 4 strips, and that's pretty much what I do. And then I just cut them up, and I'll show you obviously in the next few seconds here about how I did it. I do take and I use this one, which is just the 4 colors. The one color that I don't use is that middle one, which is like a peachy color. I don't use that much of anything other than like what the stamps, when I get out the stickers is where you'll see that color come out a little bit. But it kind of gets hidden anyway with my photos, so it's okay. So this is what the strips look like. I'm just adding a little bit of strips. I don't distress them. Oh my gosh, I didn't distress in a layout. But I decided not to on this particular one because I have so much mixed media, and I didn't want the distressed look to take away from the mixed media that I did do. And one of my 4 little quadrants does get covered up, but then it turns into more of my triangle, like the triangular style of a layout too, which I'm completely fine with too. I hope that you are enjoying all of what's coming on to my channel. I know that I'm trying to stay very busy for you guys, keeping you guys tons of content and all of that kind of stuff. If you have not, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I do upload about 3 times a week with whatever I have, whether it's just a regular process video or my bullet journaling, which is what I added here in the year of 2019, along with my design team, which I'm only on one design team, so I absolutely love it as well because it gives me the freedom to give you all of this stuff. So now we're rounding up to just the stickers, and these are the stickers, and look at all of that goody colorful stickers on there that I use that is absolutely Valentine-ish like, and I turn it into the love of my coffee cup. I do want to let you know that I did also use some of my watercolor paper from Close to My Heart because I'm in the middle of the Rocky Notebook, Traveler's Notebook insert she sews on hers. So the teal color sewing thread, or the thread that she used, is in the middle, but I covered up with my own paper. And it doesn't add any extra to it, and it still folds correctly and all of that kind of stuff, so it works out perfect. And I'm just placing down all of my little stickers and stuff. My title is going to be what's in the photo, which is called Live in the Moment. I do also add a sticker that's called Gal Pals Forever because Dolly is the one that gave me this, and I absolutely love that she thought of me to give me a coffee cup for this while we were at the retreat. So I hope that we stay gal pals forever, but it was something that I saw on there and I thought it would work out perfect. So here I am, I'm rounding out the flowers with enamel dots that are glitter based, that are silver, and I'm just filling in the centers. And here's where I get some stamps out, which is just the little hearts that are on this stamp set that goes along with this collection as well. And I place, this is where the more of the black comes into play, just to add that extra, I guess, a little bit of something something on it. And I do know that I round out with some silver splatters too, and then that's pretty much it. I don't do any journaling on this. A lot of times in my traveler's notebook I don't journal because I pretty much know what this is about, but it's still okay because it's my coffee traveler's notebook, so you can't go wrong with coffee, right? Everybody knows as long as you can tell that the photo is all about coffee, it's all in there, right? Sounds good. And I'm sorry about my nose. I swear, allergies just gets me going. So here I am, I'm placing down just the little bit of hearts here and there, the black ones. I did two different styles. One open heart and then one little closed in heart. And then I finish out with the glitter enamel dots, and I get out my Nova Mist silver to round this out, just to add a little bit of extra splatters to it. This time, instead of using the nozzle, I decided to use my paintbrush to get bigger splatters to make it look like my coffee splattered on my paper. And then that is pretty much it. So I'm gonna leave you there. You'll see me do my splatters, soak it up with some paper towels, and the still shots are coming up. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.